This shirt is a 2X and it is too large for me. So what I'm going to do is make the ruffles coming from here to here, but I'm also going to make the shirt smaller to fit me. So first I'm going to cut the bottom of the shirt like an inch off so that I can make it go across here. So with the shirt laying flat, and you got to excuse me, this is the best lighting I could find in the house. So I'm going to lay it flat and I'm going to cut like an inch off the bottom. I'm just cutting the hem off basically. So with your scissors flat, I am going to cut across the shirt. So you have your little strip of fabric over there, and that is the hem of the shirt. Okay, and I'm also going to take this, and right where the sleeve ends, I'm going to go across the shirt and go up right here. Okay, so now you have this piece of fabric, that piece of fabric, and you have the shirt. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and size it to my sizing, and then I'm going to come back to the video. I want you guys to see where I'm going to pin it. I'm going to pin it to where it will cover up the bust area. And it will lay flat. So I'm going to pin it like right here, just so I'll know where to pin it at. Okay, these are your scrap pieces, and this is where the pin is in the shirt. So I'm going to again lay it out flat as possible so that I can cut it accurately. So it's going to be cut like right here. I'm just going to cut it. So now the shirt is fitting to my size. Just take it and cut it at the seam line. So get on the machine, on the sewing machine, and like stitch just like a basting stitch along here so that it can gather for you and make you some ruffles. So the next part of the video, I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, the machine is already threaded, and just want to cut it on and move the serge out the way. I want to use the sewing machine, not the serger today. And like I said, I know that this was the hem of the shirt. We're not going to do that end. We're going to do this end of the shirt so that it can gather. So we're just going to set it right here, close to the hem line. Put the presser foot down. We're going to set it at the highest setting. It's still going to be at the 0, 0. It's still going to be at the 0, 0 stitch, which is the very first stitch on this machine. If you don't know what kind of machine it is, it's a Project Runway CE 1100 PRW series machine. If you want to know how to thread it, go back on my videos timeline and you will find the video on me threading it. And you're not doing back stitching or anything, because we're going to stitch it again. You see how it's kind of like gathering. Doesn't cut the thread for you, so you have to cut it yourself. And with my non-sewing scissors, I'm going to cut the thread. Okay, now that you've sewn it, the part where the thread is hanging off, you're going to take it and you're just going to kind of like pull it. Be careful not to break it. You kind of like pull your pieces together like this. Kind of move the machine. Try to pull. And try not to pull so hard that you break it like I just did. So I'm just working off this one. And this is how you make your ruffles. Okay, this is the shirt, and this is my little piece of ruffles that I made. So you want to straighten the shirt out, and then you want to put it over it. And I see that my ruffles need to be stretched out just a little bit more. So kind of straighten it out a little bit. First, I want to go ahead and sew my seams together. So what I'm going to do is take the ruffle part off and our fabric with the wrong sides facing each other. I mean with the right sides facing each other, I'm sorry. And make sure that they are together. And we're going to do on the 5/8 stitch line, we're going to just do close in the other side of the shirt. So as I sew the hemline, I am going to be taking out those pins and putting them back in the pin cushion. Okay, now that I've done my hemline, as you can see, it's done. I am going to do the ruffles now. And I'm just going to do one layer, like I said. You can do as many layers as you would like. It's all up to you. I am a big ruffle fan. So, usually I would have ruffles galore, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do a simple refurbishing of this shirt. So here is the shirt, and here is the little ruffle that I did. And just straighten it up a little bit. So you're just going to start from one end and you're going to work your way to the other ends. And this is the back of it, sorry. And you're just going to pin it. I'm going to cut that string as soon as I know that this is going to fit right here. What I want to do is take it and sew along the right side of the fabric across the top where the ruffles are, where the pins are. So I don't know if I have enough room on my camera to actually show you guys, so if the camera runs out, that's what I'm doing.